Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sal here with this real quick tutorial. The new freestockpicks.org is coming soon. Other than that, please join us for our live shows that stream Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A lot of people have been asking me, what do I do with my charts? How do I set them up? What am I looking at during the day? I've really fallen in love with TradingView. I'm a big fan of TradingView. I've pretty much ditched E-Trade Pro, and I'm pretty much on TradingView during the day and just putting in my orders through my broker E-Trade. So here we have a ticker USO, a very very profitable ETF to trade during the day. So here we got just a blank, just basically much the ticker and the chart, and then we're going to add our indicators to them. What I like to add, and look, you're going to like some other things, and but these are the things I like to add. We're not going to go into detail of all the indicators. We can, that's a show in itself, but I just wanted to show other people where everything is. I think that's the real gist of this video, and we're going to get to the point here. So of course we start TradingView, we put in a ticker, this is what we get. I want to add some indicators, so let's go ahead and just right click, right, insert indicator. All right, and the indicator list comes up, and they've got a very impressive list of built-in indicators already in the system for you to choose. I think honestly this is probably the most extensive list that I think I've ever seen in charting. I don't think that anyone comes even close to TradingView in terms of the number of indicators out there. I mean, all the just the rare ones that you very rarely see. I mean, things like the Arun indicator. A few charting software have it, but a lot of people don't have that indicator up there. It's relatively new. All right, so, and the ones you like, you can favorite them by putting a simple star behind them. As you can see, got a couple stars behind on, and the ones that you like and favorite. So let's put up one of mine, ones that I like, the no sure thing indicator. This is an indicator that watches for volume and the strength of that volume, and as you can see here, the green line measures that, and of course when it goes under the red line, like many other indicators, when the green goes under the red, that's a bad sign. So the no sure thing indicator is one of my favorites, so we've gone ahead and added that to the chart. Okay, and what's great about these indicators too, you can simply remove them as well by right clicking again and then selecting remove all indicators, or remove all drawing tools if you remove everything at one go, or as the top here, you can kind of unleash that, all right, and be able to, oh, actually it's not there. Okay, so you will have to remove that indicator simply by going remove all indicators. Okay, all right, sometimes it'll appear in a list, and we'll see here if it appears in that list eventually, but insert indicator. Okay, no sure thing, boom, back on there. All right, and I was looking at the wrong spot, but to delete it, you actually can go ahead and press delete next to the indicator. I was actually looking at the wrong spot. You can click right here, X, and exit right out of that if you want to, exit out of things individually. So let's go back and add that onto there. Oh, what the fuck is going on here? Click too fast. Clicked it too fast. One moment. Okay, insert indicator. No sure thing. Boom, back on there. Back on there. All right, so add in a couple more of my indicators that I love to use. No sure thing is one of my favorites. Price volume trend, PVT. I'm a big fan of the PVT indicator, okay, because we get to, again, another visualization of how strong the momentum is, not only just in the price but also in the volume. I love to see price volume trend indicator. I can't stand just regular volume bars of red and green. That doesn't do anything for me. I need a visual representation of the money coming in, and I just love that, especially when I'm doing my promotions or whatnot. I want to see where the money's going and how the money's coming in. Okay, all right. So again, we added it simply that way, and of course to delete, we can just click delete here. All right, inserting more indicators. All right, you can, you know, I don't know. Some guys use, 2 or 3. I prefer like 4 or 5 at a time, just because I don't, you know, settle for just one. I want the others to confirm what I believe. I want the others to confirm what I believe. And again, this is not coming from an expert trader. This is not coming from a millionaire trader. Okay, this is just me. This is what works for me. Whatever works for you, great. All right. And let's see here. What's really good about TradingView is that they have the ability to allow other people to literally create their own indicators. So for those of you guys who are good at programming, you can design your own indicator and allow it to be used by people all over the world. And there are literally hundreds, if not maybe a couple thousand indicators that have been created by other people on TradingView. And some of them are incredibly accurate. Okay, and I barely scratched the surface on how good some of these indicators are. I barely scratched the surface on how good some of these indicators are because I haven't tried every single one of them, but many of them are more accurate than others. All right, one of my favorites here is the CM Ultimate moving average indicators, which includes several different moving averages into one moving average line. All right, and again, I can break that down further, but I just don't have time to do that. But that's another one of my favorite indicators, again, that somebody else created that you can use for free on TradingView. Okay, insert indicator. I love my built-in ones. Of course, the built-in, you can never go wrong with the Bollinger Bands. All right, never go wrong with Bollinger Bands. Great indicator that's proven itself time and time again. As you can see here, the moving average in the typical Bollinger Band line has been replaced by that indicator that was created by someone else that uses the moving average line also found in Bollinger Bands. So really neat product here. As you can see here, the price jumped up above the moving average, stayed up there, and as you can see, what I like about it is that as it dropped below the moving average, it's confirmed here in that second indicator. This is why we use multiple indicators. All right, so you can use them to confirm each other and the moves. All right, you can use it to confirm the move. So you got moving under the moving average, red line moving on the green line, the no sure thing indicator. So excellent opportunity for you guys who like to use several 1 or 2 indicators. Now, another indicator I like to else. That a little bit more risky. It's a little bit more risky again. One that was created by somebody else. Called the Get Trendy indicator. Now the Get Trendy indicator is one of those indicators that actually will try to tell you what to do. It literally tells you, as you can see here, this is where you should short. It tries to tell you when to buy, when to go long, when to short. Now here's the thing though, it's not always guaranteed because it does repaint. Now what do you mean by it does repaint? Well, sometimes when it's telling you to short, maybe a minute or 2 later, some new information in the chart is expressed and all of a sudden it's telling you to buy. So let me look for, let me think of another good stock let's go to AMD. So as we can see, AMD a lot busier of a chart. Let me see, probably something a little bit more. Let's see, Sprint. Yeah, there we go. So let's look at something like Sprint. So you can see here, Sprint. The stock tries to, the indicator tries to tell you what to do. All right, tries to tell you what it thinks its best route is for you to find profit. As you can see, sometimes it doesn't always go right, but for the most part, it's not bad. Told you to short up here, but again, it does repaint. So sometimes you'll see, hey, short, and all of a sudden it disappeared. So it's never guaranteed 100%, and that's why you always want, again, use other indicators to confirm the action. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. For example, this move, if you would have shorted here, you would have got blown out as the stock went higher. Eventually, it did come down. So you would have been really seriously testing your, your mental discipline here, shorting and watching the stock literally go up another, 20 cents against you per share. Eventually, it did come down and you made big bucks, but would you have kept your position 20 cents against you? More than likely, you probably wouldn't. More than likely, you probably wouldn't. All right. And again, you can delete all these indicators with one swoop by simply Xing out, all right, of each level. All right. Example, exit out of this, exit out of that, keep this run, and you can exit out of all your indicators, eventually being left with nothing but the ticker and the chart. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Sal, man, freestockpicks.org. Sign up for my newsletter if you haven't already. The new website is under development. So we're going to get back to doing what we do. But other than that, I really hope that you've learned something today in my TradingView setup video. Other than that, see you guys on the live show. Bye-bye.